Nurturing Talent in a Singing Lesson, Stage 1, Listen. In this 5-part series on nurturing talent in a singing lesson, I'll break down 5 communication and diagnosis stages that give you the best chance of succeeding with your students. If you're a singing teacher, vocal coach or choral leader, you'll almost certainly know about some of them, but do you do all of them? And if you're a singer, does your teacher really include all of these? Stage 1, Listen. It's Thursday and your student is about to arrive for their next lesson. Already you've decided it's going to be breath day. Congratulations, you failed at the first hurdle. That approach works in the gym, Thursday is always leg day, when you're working on yourself, but it misses one vital ingredient when you're teaching in the voice studio, the student. It's great that you have a plan, a method, a sequence, but any robot can do that, and with the rise of AI, today's student can get all of those online for free. You have 3 huge advantages over AI in a singing lesson: your ears, your brain, and the fact that you're working with the student live, whether it's online or in the room. Your first stage is to search for the clues that will help you shape today's session and make it the most effective lesson for the student possible that day. Since this also includes what they don't tell you, you might need to read between the lines or use your intuition. Listen at the beginning. Open the lesson with a neutral sentence such as, "What's happening?" or "Give me an update," or my favourite, "What are today's headlines?" Listen to what they say, what they tell you, and the way they tell it. Examine their energy, their focus, their emotions, the language they use, even watch their body language. This applies whether they're a regular client or a performer on a first consultation. This is the first vital step to make your time with them as efficient and productive as possible. So, paradoxically, you need to take the time to listen, watch, and notice. I don't have time to listen. If you're used to diving in immediately with fixes and techniques, maybe because you want to be of value to them and they're paying you, this will feel awkward and endless. But even taking just 3 minutes to listen and catch up will give you the information you need. Sometimes when we run our singing teacher training programs, we play a teacher's lesson videos without vision, or at twice the speed, or with the audio muted. Students constantly give off information and energy, including subtle signals that, as a teacher, you might miss. By changing the process of watching and listening, we can pattern interrupt our usual perceptions or held views. I have been known to spend a third of a lesson in focused listening, finding out what the student wants, needs, and means. A lesson like that always produces great results because everything we do in the remaining 2/3 of the session is properly diagnosed and targeted. Your students tell you how they are every time they arrive for a singing lesson or a vocal coaching session, even if they don't say much. Stay tuned. In the next post, we'll move to Stage 2, Diagnosis. Throughout our Teacher Pathway courses, we use this focused listening to improve lessons and get better, faster results. In the masterclass unit of the online course, 12 Hours to Better Singing Teaching, you can see how we put this into practice when we work with 2 musical theatre students for the first time. As part of the course, we also discuss with the audience why we did what we did and what signals the students gave us. Check out the details here. vocalprocess.co.uk/teacher-accreditation/12-hours-2-better-singing-teaching.